exciting. This is what you're yelling about, isn't it? You want to open this first? Yeah, I thought you would. That's exactly what that is. So excited, you got so much to yell about. Huh. No return address, no name. Oh, but I recognize this handwriting, don't I? I'm pretty sure I recognize this handwriting. Really no return address, huh? Hang on, kids, we're almost done. Actually, we are done with that part. Is it time? Can we get started? I think we can start, right? Can't I start a couple minutes early for all the times that I've started late? Before we start, I'll tell you what, let's do something to just fill up a couple minutes here. Where's your food, kid? Oh, you never finished this morning? That's gross. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh man. Every morning I make I don't know, I just throw all my supplements that I want to take into a drink with some Gatorade powder, the 0-calorie kind of Gatorade powder, and a whole bunch of psyllium husk. If you've heard of it, yeah, well, it's time to get your colonoscopy. It is for helping you poop. It's basically like Metamucil, except not the brand name, just the real thing. Anyway, I put a whole bunch of that in there every morning, and if you don't drink it immediately, it congeals into this disgusting slime, goopy slime stuff. It's really gross. Okay. I don't know if Metamucil does that or not. Ugh. Hi, come here, Okay. Well, let me check the cameras, and by that time I'll be late. So everything will work out just the way we expect. Look at you in that spring. Finally time, huh? I thought you kids played at the springs when you were younger than this. Fine. Late spring this year. Where am I going with these cameras? Okay, that camera's not going to help us at all. No point in having that one on while we're doing this. Hang on, though. Okay, ooh, hello. Where's that camera even trying to look? Hi, Mom. Hi. I know. Look at you. All right, and one more to check. And then perfect. Okay, that's what we're going to go with. Hi, everybody. So, let's see. You already heard me ramble about psyllium husk, and that's it. Thanks, everybody. What else was I going to say? I was going to say nothing, I guess. Just the big news this week is these kittens are doing great. They are healthy, happy. They're starting to eat, and they're starting to poop. And some of them better than others. Helmet's always just a little bit behind everybody else, but you can see he's catching up just fine. He's the one over here destroying the spring right now. Hi, you got it? You got it, buddy? Get it, come on. Come on, get it. He does seem like he's been consistently just like a couple days behind the rest of the group, but then he catches up and he's doing fine. So he's probably not as like calm and serene as we initially thought. He was just getting a slow start. I think he's going to be just as rambunctious as these girls are, and his other brother, of course. So they're all doing great. They're really doing fantastic. They're happy, healthy little kittens. They're just having a good time checking out the world. We had our first poop, as far as I'm aware, in the litter box, which is just amazing, unheard of. Little Panama. Was it Panama? I think it was Panama. It was either her or sister. Whatever. Anyway, she went over to the litter box and pooped in it last night and was very happy about it and announced herself. And I went over there and checked, and it was all good. So that's just amazing that I've never seen, like, these kids, they've never been a mess in their box the entire time they were growing up. Like, a lot of kittens, I have to do blanket changes all the time. So these kids, I could have gotten away without doing any blanket changes whatsoever. Like, there was never a mess in their box, not once. Their mom just did a great job of keeping care of that. And then to have that, and then to have them poop in the litter box for the first time, I was like, oh, man, this class is just there's just never going to be any mess at all. But then I came in and there was poop in the shoe. So what are you going to do? A little tiny kitten poop in the shoe. I don't know who did it, but I took the shoe out until I can get a chance to wash it again. You might recall the only real time that shoe's ever been used was to poop and pee in. This is Popcorn also peed in it when she was in here. It was Popcorn, right? It was still when Popcorn was in here, I think. When that shoe first showed up. Yes, that sounds right. Okay. Speaking of Popcorn, she still needs an adopter. She's upstairs, or outside there. She was following me around this morning, being really demanding. I think she wanted to do Mailbag with us, but I told her not this time. This time it's the kitten's turn. So if she's still here this weekend, we'll do her again probably, but hopefully she'll find an adopter. We just need some folks to apply for her. You do that on our website. Our website is kitten.academy. And if you just fill out the application there, I know it's kind of long, but Dawes, takes a look at all that stuff and tries to figure out who's best for little Poppy, who's just a sweetheart. She's fun. She's a kitten herself. I mean, she's probably a year old, like really playful, and gets along great with everybody. She's never had a conflict with the faculty. Even though she's a kitten, she tries to play with them, and they don't all like it. If they hiss at her or tell her to knock it off, she does. She's very respectful. And if there's actually a fight, like the other day between Custard and Logan, they had a big old scuffle. And Popcorn hid. She went and ran away and hid. Like she didn't want to have anything to do with a fight, which is nice. That's a good thing. It's a good quality from her. So I think Popcorn would be an excellent cat for anybody to adopt. And the best thing is that she is still a kitten, but you can get her at the like adult price because she's over 6 months. So fantastic. That's what I say anyway. I don't know exactly what it is that Dawes charges for adoptions anymore, but there you have it. Oakley dokley. Well, let's dive right in now. There is a book of love here, the one letter for this week. Also, it's worth mentioning, don't forget I left 2 big boxes up there on the counter. It's worth mentioning 2 of these packages are ones that were here last week. All I know is I went to the post office yesterday, and when I went to go put the stuff in the trunk, I discovered there were 2 packages already in the trunk from last week that I missed somehow. And it's sad in a way because one of them is this box right here that we're going to open first. And I know we're going to open it first because I know that Harriet here is going to absolutely love it. I think it's this one. Covered up the return address. I was excited when I saw it. It has to be this one, though. Process of elimination. So there we go. Okay, so let's start with the 34th book of love. This one is also a triangle, and I don't know what it's doing, but the back says more milk, more milk. So let's find out. By Mumalond. Sometimes love is silent. That is when love is listening to your heart talk. I see. That is when love is listening to your heart talk. The tiny hearts often say, more milk, more milk. I see. There we go. I see. So that's really cute. It's folded into a triangle, and it comes right out like this. The books of love are a lot of fun, and I've really enjoyed you sending them for all this time. 34 books of love. Wow. I don't think that when you started we were getting them every week. Otherwise, I would be like, well, when we get to 52, we know it's been a year. But that's not exactly how it works out. But it would be a year worth of love, right? Even if that's not the time frame that we got it in. It's like when the first season of a show takes 4 years to turn up on Netflix or whatever, and then you're like, well, it's still the first season though. I don't know why that's the thing I'm going with, but it is. Okay, we're going to open this one first because I was excited about this. This is from Sage's Handmade, and that's probably all I need to say for you guys to also know what it is, or at least suspect what it is. I guess I don't know until I've opened the box. I don't have X-ray vision, as far as you know. So, let's find out. Looking good. The note. Thank you, thank you. All right, J. Walter Weatherman's been out of a job for, oh man, a long time now. When was Arrested Development, for crying out loud? I think 10 years ago when we started Kitten Academy, those jokes still seem relevant. Now it's just nobody even knows probably what we're talking about with the note anymore because that hasn't been a thing for such a long time. I love it. Okay. Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, happy spring! If this box arrives in a timely manner, then the equinox was yesterday and spring is upon us. I think you were probably right about that. It's my fault. It was in my car. Do you have a favorite season? I used to love summer, but now I can't handle the heat. We have a full 6 months of it here. What do you think of Pennsylvania now you've lived there for nearly a full year? Has it been nearly a full year? Wow. I guess it has. I think that our house is lovely. I think that during the winter, our house has a little bit too good a view of everything around it. You get fooled in the summer when the leaves are on the trees and you just feel like you're in the middle of the woods. And then all winter you're staring at cars on the highway because you can see them pretty clearly in the winter. And in fact, I'll tell you something that it doesn't irk me a lot because it's not a big deal. But there is a billboard down the highway from us. It's probably a mile, half a mile down there, so it's not right next to us or anything. But it's one of those light up LED billboards that's like basically a giant computer screen, that glows really bright. And so at nighttime now, with the leaves off the trees still, because it's just barely spring here. We haven't got any buds on the trees yet, no leaves on the trees yet. The grass is just starting to turn green. That's about as far as we are, plus a couple smaller plants are starting to sort of sprout, but that's it. We're just right at the beginning. So the leaves are still off the trees, and from our bedroom, with the worst of all places, I have a direct line of sight to that billboard. Of course, it's so far away that it doesn't bother me unless I happen to be looking like right at it, but it is sort of like having a stuck pixel out there in your yard. Whenever you look out the window, there's this one spot that's just like brightly glowing for no good reason. It does. It feels like having a stuck pixel in real life, which is annoying, But what are you going to do? The billboard was here first, so I certainly don't have any right to complain or say fly a drone into it and see how delicate they are. I mean, just in theory, like if that was something that somebody were to be able to do, would they do it? I don't know. Probably not. Okay, so where was I now? Here is the Kick Bunny for Hattie. Yes, okay, good. So she looks so good against the turquoise rug and blanket. I had to make her bunny turquoise as well. It'd be great if you could deploy it now. Yes, I would love to deploy it now. She needs this, and she is the kind of cat I think would really go for this. Oh, she can smell the catnip in the box. Oh, you want to figure out where that smell's coming from? Oh, wait for it. Hey, up here. Oh, hi. Hi, it's coming from right here. What do you think of that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've been waiting for this because I knew she was going to really like it. Here, check it out. Let's check it out. Okay. So, obligatory self-plug. My Etsy shop is sageshandmade.etsy.com. No spaces, no comma. I've currently got 2 refillable bunnies in stock, plus made to order, to the option that lets you choose your own color combinations. There's also a range of other stuff there to check out. I hope you're all doing well and taking care of yourselves. Much love, Sage. So yeah, just to be clear, Sage's Handmade on Etsy. That's Handmade, like made by hand, and Sage, like the plant, Sage. And you've been sending us these Kick Bunnies for a long time, but something I point out to people now that I know is that the Kick Bunnies that you send us are just, like one, I knew you were going to fall for this. Just like a one knitted kick bunny, they're wonderful. But the ones that you sell have a little zipper in the bottom so that you can refill them or take the stuffing out, and if you need to wash them better, that kind of thing. Which is great. I think that's a great feature for people. I knew she was going to love this thing because she wants a big kicker, and the only big kickers that we have don't have a whole lot of catnip in them, like the pineapple that I gave her, or that owl that's been sitting around. It's not even that big. But yours have just a ton of catnip in them. They're really obviously full of catnip, and yeah, well, you can see she loves it. It's great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I just regret that I didn't get that to her last week because she definitely wanted it. So, all right. Next up, another classic. I think now that you can see the stickers, you should also know who this one is from. It's from Beans and Cheeto. I was just thinking about LisaG the other day because she is the one that hooked us up with Dawes in the very first place, and how wonderful a relationship that has been for such a long time. I don't know. I was just thinking about that the other day, I guess. There we go. I'm trying to get this open without too much damage. Wasn't easy to do. Okay, so we have a bag. That's cute. You can pack the stuff in a bag in here. Also, we have almost like a tiny little tissue. You guys want some tiny tissues to play with? Here, try this. I'm going to put these little tiny things in one of these cubes. Move the cube back here so you guys can see it a little better. I don't know if they're going to go for that or not. I'll just dump it out later. Certainly not paying any attention at the moment. So, I already know what you sent, but look at the note. There's a note, and you sent your usual laser pointers for these kids, because every cat needs a laser, and you put their little baby pictures on them like you always do. I think you sent the one for Mom before, right? I think that it's in the endowments. So, here we go. Oh, a gang. Wow, a very tough-looking gang. I don't know what's going on here, but we have 5 cats and 5, it looks to me like 5 very different ages and litters all together walking outside. I can see a house in the background, and they do look like a gang. They look like some tough kids out on the play lot, the sand lot. So, there you go. Bunch of tough kids. Photograph, an actual photograph. Wow. An actual photograph called The Mob, titled The Mob. So perfect. That's exactly what it is. The photograph was taken, guess when that photo was taken? 1963. 1963. It looks like it was taken yesterday. I guess cats don't change that much, huh? Yeah, and all you can really see is the roof of the house in the background, so could have been anywhere. 1963, word on the street is you're having a mailbag day! Dear Panama, Helmet, Snood, and Beanie, welcome to the world! You sure landed in the best place to grow and learn. What are you doing in the spring that way? Can anybody see that? Alright, well now she ruined it. I don't think I got a good picture of it. Let's see, be kind to each other and listen to your mom, Mr. A, and the faculty so you can grow up strong and get adopted into your forever homes. Love, LisaG, Cheeto, and Beans, of course. I like this. I almost read this as, be kind to each other and listen to your mom, Mr. A. but no, it's be kind to each other and listen to your mom, Mr. A, DJ, and the faculty so you can grow up strong. That's really sweet. These kids are really smart kids. Like, they, again, we just had so much. We're getting the kittens and cats from the same place that we did when we were in Connecticut. You know, they're all coming on the same transports from the same sort of region. None of that's changed, but since we've been here, we've had such, not to, you know, knock on wood here, such healthy, smart, wonderful little kittens. It's been fantastic the whole time, and I hope it keeps up. Because that's what we want. It's fantastic. These kids are so smart, so clean. Their mom's done a great job. They're playful, healthy. It's just, you love to see it. You love to see it. They've all started eating without too much fuss. Kind of started, not quite entirely, but they're working on it. The poops, you know, okay, all right. We got one of them out of place, but we got the very first poop in the litter box with no help from me whatsoever. And that's worth something. It's just great all around. And yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right. She's loving that kick bunny. I hope she doesn't just wear herself out on it all in one day, and then from tomorrow she's just like, yeah, no, I already got it. Yeah, I'm done with that. What's next? I've been looking forward to having her have that. What are you doing under there? She's chewing on the blanket and my leg. Hi. Maybe you should come out here a little bit, okay, so I can put my leg down. Little Panama is the one that she follows me around like a little lost kitten all day. Whenever I'm in here, she's got to be right on my feet. And Bernie there is in second place as far as that goes. He's usually right behind her. And then those two are a little bit more independent. Not a lot more, but a little bit more. Oh, what's in there? Oh, Helmet wanted to go in there, but then he thought twice of it with all that paper. Scary paper in there. Okay. What is this? Where is this from? Oh, this is the one that has 0 return address, but it has a note. So we got that going for us, I think. Some kind of a note. Oh, and the good catnip. And these good, oh, that's all good catnip. Wow, that's a good bag. What do we got here? Mr. A and Dr. DJ. The original order with the flower shop came in separate deliveries, but I'm sending the butterflies and flowers today. Oh, well, the flower shop, it's right out there. I was just looking at it because I pulled it out of the closet the other day saying it's spring, we got to put this up somewhere. And then I was trying to decide if I put it in here for these kids who weren't quite ready for it yet, or if I put it up in the sunroom, which would look nice, but you guys don't see it as much. So I think I will put it in here after all, though, because these kids are clearly ready for a little more stimulation, right? Anyway, your note continues to say, hang on, let me unwrap this note. It says, I'm not sure Snood will grow into the catnip lover that her mom is, seeing the reaction she had with the catnip strawberry, maybe in due time. Yeah, no, I think they're all going to be a lot like their mom that way for sure. I'm excited to see the kittens play, crab, and explore. I hope you're feeling better soon. Always take time for yourself. Maybe a picnic, lunch with Dr. DJ. I am so ready to enjoy the spring weather. Much love to the Academy and community. Jaguar 6330. Jaguar, thank you so much. Yeah, actually, DJ and I just planned a thing for tomorrow, although tomorrow the high temperature is 50 degrees, so it's not going to feel super great. But I think it's supposed to be sunny. And we are going to an arboretum, which is something I've always enjoyed. One here in Pennsylvania. I'm sorry, I can't. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at that. Maybe these kids would like to see it before Maggie ruins it. Is there a note in here? I don't think there is. Is there? No, that's cute though. Wow, it's so pretty. You could like hang it on the wall and it could be decor, I suppose. Look at that. I think Maggie would like that. So, what was I saying? I was saying, oh, tomorrow, yes, CJ and I are going to an arboretum where there are currently blooming blue poppies. And at first I was going to say I've never heard of blue poppies. They're exactly what you would think, by the way. If you just picture a red poppy and then picture it like a bright blue, you got it. But apparently they only grow in the Himalayas, the blue ones. This is what I've learned this morning. And when I heard that, I do recognize them from some art or something. Like, it's not entirely unfamiliar, this blue poppies thing, but I guess I didn't realize ever that that's what they were. Although looking at them, it seems pretty obvious now. So yeah, so that's going to be really cool. I don't, as far as I know, I've never seen one in real life, and that will be fun. There was some other plant there that she was excited to see too. It's not like we're big plant people, but you know, arboretum's just fun for a walk and to smell and see, and I've always enjoyed that. So it'll be fun. And I am feeling much better, thank you for asking. So you sent some great toys, and I see you sent them because they have a theme of butterflies and flowers, which I get, but they're also like the really good stuff that, and I haven't really seen this before, any of this. These are, some crinkly butterflies, and they do have a little elastic loop, so you could put them on a wand, but I also think they would be fun on their own. Look at that. They're so pretty, too, with their wings. Oh, there's a monarch in here, of course. The only butterfly I could probably name. There we go. Very pretty. Oh man, this blue one I can almost name because I recognize that, but I'm not going to think of what any of the other names are. This one too also looks very familiar. These two not so much. I don't recognize those from nature. Should I? Maybe I should. Okie dokie. Those are really nice butterflies. They'll go great with the little flower shop. Of course they will. What a great theme. But this is even cooler, maybe. This is Yao catnip, which we know is the good stuff. I don't think that I've seen that they do flowers before, especially not a variety of flowers. Here we go. Look at these. This almost looks like an egg. It's crinkly. It's got crinkly little leaves, and they're not just one color either. They've got like a real gradient tone to them, which is nice to see. You've got 3 yellow ones and a blue one. Excuse me, sort of like our blue poppy. Very nice, very nice. They'll go great with the flower shop. Oh, what a great idea. Although, I would like to share this catnip around just a little bit. Since we got 3 of the yellow ones, I'm going to take one, if you don't mind, for the faculty. I think they'll really like it. Maggie always enjoys a fresh catnip toy for about 5 minutes. The rest of them, I'm going to need a box to put stuff in. So we'll start right here. All right. Well, you might also know where this one came from. Oh, this one's purring. Look at that. You might recognize that logo. I do. It's the logo from DRαΓΣًMαƙR. And DRαΓΣًMαƙR makes little catnip dragon wings. And also little catnip cats and dragons and things that are really cool. We've got a couple. Wow. Oh, man, you can smell that catnip when you open it up. Whew. I'm surprised that Mom hasn't run back over here, but she's pestering popcorn at the door. Yeah. Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, the enclosed dragon wing catnip toys are for the lovely Harriet and her adorable Hattersons. They're both from Aunt Susie of Camp Crazy Kitty. I should have guessed. Look at it. She loves the catnip stuff. She is in here already picking out her favorite one. She's actually digging through the pile to see which one's best. Yeah, did you pick one? You like the one on the bottom? You can get it out. And me, but mostly from the amazing Aunt Susie. Yes, it's been wonderful watching this class grow from little beans into bright, curious kittens. Thank you for taking such good care of them. Anon, and Catherine, the DRαΓΣًMαƙR, and Tapestry. Such a cute name. Okay, so here they are. They are, as you can clear. Oh, this one's got slobber on it. They are wings of dragons. I love the way that they're quilted with the little pattern of the wing bones, I guess. It helps keep them from getting too poofy and out of shape. It really preserves them looking good for a long time. And you've sent 5 of them, of course, 1 for each of them, plus their mom, who's already trying to pick hers out. I love all the different patterns. So much catnip. I mean, you do not skimp on the catnip, just like Sage's Handmade doesn't. It makes a difference. This one can tell. Like, that's why she's in here digging through them. That's why she's all over that Kick Bunny. So I can tell too. Smells good. All right, I'll put that right up there. Those we can save for endowments. You want some catnip? Here, look at this. Look at this. Look at that. You see that already? Slobbered. Slobbered. Yes. Here, have some of that. Yeah, you want to wrestle? You want to wrestle? Oh, no, I think kittens wrestle this. Okay. Okay, there you go. Oh, no. Target. Stay on target. Okay. You got to be careful when Mom's acting all playful, okay? All right. Thank you so much, DRαΓΣًMαƙR. Thank you so much, Camp Crazy Kitty. That's it turns out that's a regular thing that you've been doing for all the classes lately, is having DRαΓΣًMαƙR make and send some dragon wings over. I really appreciate it. I know the kittens do too. These little guys don't generally dig into catnip very much, but by the time they graduate, they're just about ready to really start enjoying it. There. Wow, look at all that. This is a lot of stuff in here. Oh, and a note right on the front. Okay. Wow, that is a bag and a half. Hello, Mr. A. I honestly don't know how you do it, but I'm grateful for what you do. Thank you for all the love and hard work you pour into these babies. The world needs more people like you. Such an amazing community you've built here. Thank you for letting us be part of their journey to their forever homes. Enclosed cat treats and cat toys are for Poppy's endowment. Aw, thank you. So this is for popcorn. And popcorn gets a lot of fun stuff. She's going to love it. She's right there. I can see her from here. And so can Harriet, who has a vendetta against her now. Oh, wow. Look at this. This is a big kicker. I think Popcorn will love it. And she likes the crinkly stuff a lot, too. So that's perfect. That's very crinkly. I like the bubbly print on the back and the fishbone print on the front. We got some very sparkly Mylar balls. Oh, Logan mice. Perfect. The Logan style mouse. I still wake up with a few of those next to my bed every morning. This guy, we had this guy before. I recognize him. This is one that we had in the bedroom for a long time at the old house. So this is a fun one. It's got a bell, little octopus there. I'm kind of a big dill, the pickle kicker, crunchy pickle kicker. That's great. It's got that tooth, the stuff on it's supposed to be good for them to chew for their little teeth as well. Now look at that. We got a little lamb chop right here. This one has a little heart that it's holding. And then we have our last lamb chop here has the Santa hat on because it's themed for Christmas. I guess you can get these in a variety of themes. Also, is it just me or does this one look a little darker? Maybe they're sort of like the two boys here. Gotta figure out how to tell them apart. So, that's really cute. Okay, so we got a lamb chop for popcorn. We got a chopcorn, yes. Okay, we got more crinkle balls. These are crinkle spelled K-R-I-N-C-L-E, because why not? Always fun to find our balls. Nibble sticks, bonkers nibble sticks. That cat does popcorn very often, gets that expression. I haven't seen this before. I've seen compressed catnip before, but I have not seen compressed catnip. I've even seen compressed catnip in the shape of a mouse before, but I've not seen it in the shape of a mouse with ears and a tail. That's pretty cool. So these are blocks of compressed catnip, and these have a little cloth tail and ears in them. That's a new one on me. All right. Oh, and I already mentioned Bonkers, but there's some Bonkers lollipops here, too, which are the Purr Pops. I have a whole, I was thinking just before Mailbag that I should get some of those out and give one to Poppy while she's sitting out there. I wonder if I can do that. Maybe I can give each of them one at the door, and maybe that will help them to be friends if they start to associate getting good food and treats with each other and the door. What do you think? Or will it just make them want to guard that resource? You never know how these things might backfire. I'm going to put your note there, too, so I don't forget this is for Poppy. Thank you so much for sending some wonderful stuff for our little popcorn. Here we go. Wait, what's the name? Did I say Rose? Did I say this is from Rose? I don't remember saying that. Rose, thank you very much. These are wonderful. Popcorn, I'm really glad that Popcorn has a lot of fun toys for her endowments already, because she is going to be playing all the time. Very, very playful. Oh, look at that. That's a nice business card you got there. Here, I'll put it right there, okay? Right. I usually keep these nice little tags that say Sage is handmade and put them back on the bunny. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, buddy. Little Beanie here is trying to take the tail off of this bunny already. That's good. That's advanced. That's very advanced. I was just saying how smart you kids are. It's very smart. All right, I'll try to save it. I'll try to save the box like I usually do. And so I'll tuck those right there for a minute. Okay, this is all done, and then we just have the two big boxes up there to do. This is more endowments. I don't want stuff to start falling in the sink. Okay. And I don't want anything to fall on these kids. So you guys move over here for a second. I'm just going to let this box come right down. It's light, but I'm also at a weird angle. And I have a kitten in my lap. Oh no, can't even do it. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's very exciting. Oh, No, don't come over here, Harriet. No. Oh, well, I scared her. Well, I didn't hit her. So that's something. All right. Okay. I know, Harriet, I know. Oh, Harriet's a little bit more of a spook than even her own kids are. I guess they just don't know yet. Maybe they'll learn that from her over time. Okay, so what do we got here? Oh, interesting. This is addressed to Lehigh Valley Branch in such big letters, but it does say Kitten Academy. I don't know where that came from. All right. Well, we got some Amazons here. Oh, it's a ball tower of some... No, it's not. It's a flattened out ball tower. And what would you call that? What's a flattened out tower? A ball house? Ranch house? I'm going to go with ranch house. All right, it's a ball ranch house. Why not? Oh, look at that. Hi, Harriet. We hope you enjoy playing with this ball track. We love ours from Tahini and Flair. Tahini and Flair are switching it up. All this time, they have a new toy in their repertoire. Huh? Well, these kids don't have an official ball track yet. Where did I put all of our ball track parts? I know. We must have them around here somewhere, don't we? Now I got to figure it out. But this is fun. This is a figure 8. I haven't seen this exact design before. It is made exactly like a cat tower, except flattened out. Also contains batteries, replaceable. Why are there batteries in this? I can't see what it can do. Oh, batteries and the balls light up. Oh, okay. All right, hang on. I'm trying to get this cardboard off. Why am I not using the knife? It's right here in my hand. Why am I not doing that, huh? Because I'm so smart. Didn't make things as easy as I thought it might. Okay, there we go. One more thing to get off of here. Oh, the warning labels. Wow, that's a lot of warning labels. Contains a button or cell that battery. All right. Don't eat them. All right, we won't. Keep batteries out of reach of children. Yes. Okay. Good advice. I always keep out of reach of children. So, you can see apparently it's got 3 balls in it, and one of them lights up. Oh, but the light up one has a cat head-shaped cutout. It almost looks like a Kitten Academy logo, except it's got the wrong number of whiskers and no hat. But there's a similarity there, just like any cat, I guess, would be. All right, we get the idea. Let's see if we can get these kids to play with us a little bit. If they're going to like it, if Mom's going to like it. I'm not sure that lighted up ball is really going to accomplish much here, but the rest of it's very cool. And it's not exactly a figure 8 because in the middle it's all open. The balls could go any direction from there. Well, I guess that's still a figure 8, but it's a lot more open in there than just a simple crossing. Okay, that's a fun one. Tahini and Flair, thank you. It's cool to see you guys branching out a little bit. Also, I guess just while we're on the topic, DJ got a little something from you guys too, and I wanted to say thank you on her behalf. I know she doesn't get on the Discord very often to be able to thank you guys herself, so I just thought I would say that while we were on the subject. Okay, one last box. I guess from the way this is addressed, this must also be from Tahini and Flair, and possibly something a little bit more of what we expect from them. And yes, indeed, this is Tahini and Flair's usual favorite, the actual ball tower, so the ball ranch house. Hey, can you guys figure out where those balls are going, buddy? I can see you want to. Okay. Oh, well, look at that. If you hit them, they kind of do keep the figure 8 pattern going, though. That's good. It aligns. Good. All right. So that's clearly from Tahini and Flair, and yes, they did include the other thing they always send, which says, "Hi, Hattie Pattersons. We hope you enjoyed playing with our favorite springs. Love, Tahini and Flair." Wait a minute. Oh, there are some springs. I almost missed them because it's a big box, and these are some little tiny spring packages, but there's a whole lot of springs in each one of these. And springs are great for kittens, always a big winner. And then you also say, all right, we hope you enjoy one of our favorite toys. Yes, indeed, but there's got to be one more, which is, no, it's not actually. Oh, wait, there it is. Okay, here we go. Hi, Harriet. We hope you enjoy sneezing in our favorite poofy bed when you reach your forever home. Love, Tahini and Flair. Thank you so much, Tahini and Flair. You've picked out a brown, sort of a coffee brown taupe. I'm going to go with taupe. It is a taupe colored marshmallow bed, which is another thing that I think that she could really like. Because you remember when she was pregnant, we would spend all that time sitting in the chair together, and she would knead on that blanket, and that makes me think that she could really enjoy a little marshmallow bed. In fact, I've been thinking I got to bring one in here for her. I don't know if I have a proper marshmallow bed, but I do have a whole bunch of blankets that I could bring in here and set down that are the same material and waterproof, I believe, which is nice. So I made you that. I don't know what you kids are playing with. Do you know? Are you playing with me? Are you playing with each other? My jacket? A little bit of all the above? Yourselves? Just anything in range, I guess, is what they play with at this age. What a great mailbag! I love it. I'm sorry I changed out the rug for spring because it's clear that everybody likes the blue rug a lot, and it is very springy. And I just had to take it out to put it through the wash when we moved these guys. So maybe I should bring it back and take this rug out and let it go through the wash now. The other rug is clean and ready to go. Maybe I'll try to do all of that. I'll tell you what, I'm not making any promises that I'll do it today, but that plus the spring box plus the butterflies plus the flowers and the rug, we can make this whole room look new. And I think that would also go pretty well with these cubes that are green and brown, sort of a, you know, like a plant. We've got a mushroom over there, so it all fits together. I don't think that scratch poster, the wall hanging thing I've been meaning to put up really go, though. Those are more modern. Maybe they should go someplace else in the house entirely. You know, I don't like to take stuff that people send because I don't like people sending stuff for us. It's all about the cats. But I was just thinking how good looking and how it would actually match a little bit if I took that cat tree that I think, the scratcher I think DJ bought in the first place. So I don't have to feel too guilty about that. But then that lovely wall hanging thing that's like modern and really matches it would also go well there. I can't remember who sent that. The one that looks like, I don't know, tessellated, I guess. Yeah, all right. Well, stuff to think about. I'm not going to get any of that done right this minute, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll try to get that flower shop done today, though. I put it off long enough. It is spring, even if it doesn't quite feel like it here yet, because we're getting cold weather. We had one day where it got up to 70 degrees, and I'm like, oh, it's wonderful. Spring is sprung, and then the next day it snowed. So that's still kind of where we are. Hi, I got all 4 of you kids now. You want to come in here too? You were sleeping over there in the green cube. Did I wake you up? Helmet, I was saying Helmet's sort of the most independent of the group so far, but I don't know if he's just naturally that way or if he's just a little bit behind again on the development where these guys all got to the lap first, and maybe he'll just learn to love it in a couple more days. I guess we'll find out. Mom's been keeping you kids so clean. Is there pee in your box? Is this where you guys pee? I might not know because cat pee the kitten pee doesn't usually have much of a smell. They have to get older before it starts to smell, usually. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in that though. That smells pristine. It still kind of smells drafty. I know. Mom's ready to play. Yeah, you are. Go for it. Come on. Show the kids how it's done. They're ready for a nap, but you can play. Oh man, I had a fun week. Oh, that reminds me. Thank you. Okay, so thank you guys. Thanks for bringing that up, guys. That was good. First off, before I forget, I've been working on getting the network here configured correctly, which I have not done since we've been here for almost a year now. It's been on my list of things to get done, and yesterday I kind of started in on it and realized I wasn't going to be able to really do it the way I want until I bring in a new switch, which I ordered yesterday and is arriving today. I'm pretty excited about it. It's another case of I would like to get this done. I'd like to get it done today, and I might do. If I do, when I install that switch, it's going to be the backbone for our network here, and that means that I'm going to have to take everything offline, at least take things off, one at a time, and then put them back on maybe. I'll try to do it when I do it in a way that minimizes downtime for the stream, but it's inevitable since I have to move the machine that the stream is actually streaming from. It's inevitable that we'll be down for at least a few minutes when that switchover happens. And again, I'm not promising it'll happen today. I'll put a note up on the stream before it does so everybody knows. And again, when it does happen, I'm hoping that I'll be able to minimize that to just a couple minutes where we're offline. But I'm excited because that will let us get Troll back online. And I'll tell you what I've been missing more than anything lately is the way that I could use my phone to do those little micro, we were calling micro close-ups, where just my phone camera shows up on the regular stream. That's so nice when these kids are this small because it takes like minutes to go and set up a whole close-up. And by that time, if they're doing something cute that's just going to be for a couple seconds, it's over. But if I have that ability with my phone, I can put that stuff on all day long, and I think it's really nice to do, and I can't do it right now because we don't have that system set up. So getting the network in line is the first step in getting all that stuff set up again, and I've started down that journey. Yesterday, in fact, I rearranged, changed our subnet and all that stuff in preparation, and getting together. So I'm excited about that. I was going to say, the thing that made me think of that is I was going to tell you what I've been doing this week is my treadmill that I rebuilt. Am rebuilding, I guess. The project's not quite done. I'm also waiting for a couple parts to show up for that. But it's done enough that it's actually working, and I'm so happy and proud of it. It's basically, I like to run in front of my computer. I like to run at my desk or with my computer there so that I can be very distracted. I can't be like compute or type or even use a mouse while I'm jogging. That would be ridiculous. But I can put on entertainment, some simple video games that I have a controller. I can even play a little bit. I don't usually. What I'm normally doing is sort of running and watching YouTube and listening to music and reading a book and trying to do all this stuff at once just so I'm distracted. Like I can't think about it. And the trouble is that the real treadmill doesn't fit under the desk, and the desk treadmill doesn't go over 4 miles an hour. I think I may have mentioned that before. And I decided to take matters into my own hands after searching all over the internet and not finding any desk treadmill that would go faster than 4 miles an hour. I went and dragged our old, big, real, full-size, it's from an old fitness club, so it's like a real powerful treadmill. Dragged that up to my office. I took the arms and the console off of it, and then I made my own console for it using a little microcontroller and reverse engineered how their console worked, which thank goodness was very basic stuff. Otherwise it wouldn't have been able to do this. But it was just some really simple basic electronics communications there, nothing fancy like you'd get on a modern treadmill. This is one of the nice things about buying such old used equipment is it's not full of things that keep you from hacking it like everything does now. Everything now is encrypted, DRM, protected, like you can't get in there and even see how it works. It's obfuscated because they don't want you messing with their stuff. They want you to buy something new. I can't blame anybody for that, but I don't, that's not the way I want my world to be. So anyway, nice old treadmill, very simple operation. It was very easy for me to create a new console for it. And the old console's got a PCB, the board, the controller board of the old console that controls the treadmill, where you press go faster and it shows you your heart rate and that stuff. The console board is this big, and then the whole console's like this, like it's huge. And then my replacement is like you could fit it on the palm of your hand, easy peasy. So it's really cool how this level of technology is just accessible to everybody. Like anybody can buy a microcontroller for $6 and then connect it to just about anything and have it micro-control it, I guess. It's just really cool, and I'm really happy that the whole thing worked out, and I tested it, and I used my controller, had a jog at my desk, worked out great. So, yeah, I'm happy about that. I don't think it's that much of a safety concern because I really can't see the difference between having my desk right there for me to grab. It's a sit-stand desk, so it's not regular desk height. It like goes all the way up to as high as a console would be. So, you know, I can't see the difference really between having my desk there for me to like grab if I slip up somehow, or having the console there for me to grab if I slip up somehow. It seems like 6 of one, half dozen of the other. So I don't think there's any big safety concern here. But of course I'm careful as I can be. Yeah. So that's exciting and fun. I'm not going to jog today though, because I did mailbag. But I have been. I've been starting to get back on that, and having that console, having that treadmill in my office is really nice. Once I really wrap it up and I make it look good, I'll take some pictures for you guys. Right now it's just like a breadboard with a whole bunch of wires hanging off of it. Yeah. All right. That's another thing that I learned that I don't think I was aware of, but must have been a product for a long time now, is I was looking to actually buy some copper-clad board, which is, you know, it's a PCB. It's basically like if you're not a computer person, it's like a computer motherboard that hasn't been made yet, and you've got to scrape or get the copper off to make all those little lines that are usually on there that connect all the parts. And you usually do that in a fancy way using chemicals to like burn the copper off in a certain pattern. I've done it before. I've done it once just to say how it was done. I've done it and it was fun, but the chemicals are like really, really, really bad. And as I was shopping, I was thinking, all right, well, I'm going to do that, but instead of using chemicals, I'm going to use my milling machine and mill the copper off, which is another way to do it. And then you're basically just cutting it off, which is much safer and easier for the environment if you have the right equipment, and I do. So I'm out on Amazon shopping for that, and what I discovered is that now they make these PCBs that are made exactly like a breadboard. So it's already got all these holes in it, and if you've already got your project on a breadboard, like I do, like most people that are doing little prototyping stuff do, you don't have to think about how to rearrange it and fit it on a PCB the best way. You can just buy a PCB that's a breadboard and just move it straight over, solder it in, call it done, put it in a box, and it's like, it's great. I think that's really cool. I bought some to play with. I don't know if I'm really going to use them, because doing the PCB, like the copper clad and the whole thing and layout and stuff, it's fun, and it's not that much more work, but I think it's really cool that that product exists. And I may end up using it for this just for fun. Yeah, all right, so that's a lot about stuff that's not kittens, though. So enjoy the kittens. I'm going to put this stuff out. Thanks for everything, everybody. I really appreciate it. And I'll let you know how the blue poppies look tomorrow. I'll tell you, we're going to have a blue poppy here, which you realize that I won't be home all day tomorrow. Oh, man. I thought I could pack some of this, but it's not going the way I expected. I had this thing in here so I wouldn't forget to put it out, and then DJ put it out there, and then I did forget because out of sight, out of mind. So I'm just going to set this right here, and then when I come in, I'll see it, and I'll think, oh, we got to do that while I'm sitting here. When I come back, we got that. Got the flowers here, the butterflies here. I put one in my pocket for the faculty. I got that. This is going to go out right now. Everything here in order. I can just go. Yeah? I know. Look at you. You always just want to be right by me. I know. You're such a little cute Panama. All right. I can't, though. I got to go. I'll come back later and hang out. We'll play some video games. Promise. Thanks, everybody. thought I was done, but I still have this knife in my hand, the mailbag knife. That's got to go in here. And then as I was walking back, I saw the fabric he could probably use a touch up on their food, which is not in there. And you need the dry food, so I'll be right back with that too. That's upstairs. That's why you don't. Hi, I know. You were like, you said you were leaving, and then you came back. You're still right here. Yeah, Mom. Yeah? Here you go, kids. Learn something. Read those blocks, okay? I don't have enough hands. Alright, take those two. I said I have to come back with the dry food. I don't have to try to get this all in one trip. The food. I got it. I got you. I bought the same switch that we have at the old house. The one I was talking about that's going to show up today. I'm really excited that it's going to show up because I can get that done. But I did all the research yesterday for like what's the best switch I can buy. There's got to be one that's better than what we used to have. It would annoy me that like it won't even let you log in to make a change without trying to push you on their products. Like, I already own one, please stop. But it won't even let you, like, it's not even just an advertisement on the screen. It makes you, like, click on stuff before you can log in. You have to specifically be like, no, I don't want your cloud service every time, too. It's not just once, it's every time. It's just so aggravating. But in the end, it was still the best one that I could find. So I'm like, all right, guess we're going with that again. I mean, the best one I could find at any reasonable price. Here we go. Yeah, I know. I'm not about to start buying out an actual data center for my home. All right. So that's hopefully today. All right. One more thing. No, just doing a Columbo. One more thing. Oh yeah, one more thing. I can't do a Columbo imitation. I can't do that voice. Oh, I can hardly do my own voice most of the time. Both of you, as what I said you two are the ones that are always following me around. My buddies, you know, and little Snood and Helmet over here doing their own thing. Okay, now I'm leaving, so don't follow me.